Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome, and today we will be doing your tarot reading for March this year. And the way I do my readings is basically I'm having several different tarot decks, and so they kind of create a beautiful story together, as well as I use one oracle deck, and that will be one card at the end of our reading as an advice or insight from the universe, from the life itself. So let's begin. And the first deck that we're going to be using is the Rider deck. I'm going to list all the decks that I'm using in description in case you are interested. So let's see how March begins for all of you, dear Gemini. Reversed strength. Well, strength, first of all, is a major arcana card. Now, what that means is basically that major arcana cards, they show not just the event, but they more about internal processes, how you feel yourself within, what is going on within you. So major arcana cards, they show like a development of a human, development of a soul. And so when we receive strength, now reversed strength, there can be several meanings. First of all, and this is the major one, fear. I don't know what about you, but I did reading for February in my own language. Unfortunately, I didn't start English YouTube at that time yet, and so February is very intense and very fast moving, and so maybe in March it's either you may be feeling some changes and you may feel fearful about them, not sure about them, or maybe after such an intense month of February, maybe you came out with new projects, with new ideas, with new things that you do. And so then of course we can face fear of, can I handle it, am I capable? So this is card of a fear. Also this card can mean not listening to your instincts sorry, instincts, because here you see lion represents our inner, we can say our true self, who we truly are, our animal nature. And so it's either you may have trouble with that animal nature, you may feel like you're uncontrollable and even you cannot control yourself, and of course this also can lead to fear. Or you may feel like you are disconnected from your inner self, from your animal self, from your authentic true self without any masks. At the same time, you may feel as if you're putting certain mask on yourself, and that is why you are disconnected. Do you understand what I mean? So that is this kind of card, feeling disconnected or feeling uncontrollable desire, or having fear. And the reason why you have fear, because you're not integrated, you're not feeling whole, you're not feeling complete, you're not feeling as a, yin and yang together. You're not feeling like both masculine and feminine within yourself are together, as if there is some part of you that is not integrated. Well, interesting. Let's see, because you see there are also mountains are here, and mountain of course is a challenge. So if in the beginning of February, if maybe beginning of March, I keep saying February, maybe already now you can feel changes that are coming in March, probably, or uncertainty about March, and so of course you may feel uncomfortable and a little bit fearful about that, which is fine. We're all humans. Let's see next. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Now, first of all, aces. Ace means beginning. It's number one. Ace means beginning, and ace means opportunity. And this opportunity is as if it's being given to you by the universe itself. Someone gave you permission, someone gave you good news, and now you can act. There is an opportunity appeared. That is why there is a cloud, as if the God himself gives you the coin. Now the coin, the pentacles. Pentacles, they mean many things. In majority of cases, it is related to finances. So it's either your just literally money on your bank account, or it is property, real estate, or it is your work, your projects, your career, your business. And also pentacles can mean everyday routine, your comfort zone, and your traditions. Whether it is between your family or basically the way that you are used to, which is comfort zone, right? Or everyday routine. And so here with this Ace of Pentacles, there is a chance maybe someone will give you, maybe you will receive money, and that will allow you to act. Maybe you will win. Maybe you will win something. You will win a ticket. You will win promotion. You will win first place. You will win, I don't know, lottery. Like literally anything. Sorry, something in my eye. Pardon me. Okay. I think I'm better. So something that is suddenly gives you this something suddenly gives you a green light to act, and this action will be towards related to finances, or you will use it, you will invest it into your future, into your career, into your projects, into your businesses, into your property, or into your everyday life. So awesome. Very, very good. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It can be literally just promotion, so it is, in most cases, it is given by someone. Opportunity, literally a person gives you this opportunity, or some kind of government structure, or whatever that is, It's not you earn by yourself. You understand what I mean? Okay. Five of Cups, reversed Five of Cups. That is letting go. If you have been feeling like you are as if you are feeling a sadness about something for a while, maybe you've been feeling grief for a while, or you've been feeling disappointment for a while, or you've been guilty about something, or you've been disappointed in yourself, or you felt just sadness about something or someone leaving your life, whether it is a relationship, a career, work, goals, your ambitions that you left for whatever reason, and you kind of, or they just kind of shred off, and but you still remember those goals that you wanted to achieve, or maybe it is your mindset, or your beliefs, or it is old self that at some point before you decided to let go of, but you still kind of like you still been feeling nostalgic about it, maybe because you see there are three cups and they are on the ground. You can't put the water back anymore, so this is something that left your life in the past, and that gave you emotional pain, emotional sorrow, emotional grief, emotional disappointment, emotional blame, whatever that is. When this card is in reverse, you finally finished your sorrow time, your grief time. You are done. And so you will feel within yourself enough strength to turn back and see other things in your life that are present, that you still can fight for, that can still bring you joy and satisfaction, and you can strive for them, and you can go for them, and you can progress with them to achieve them. Or maybe it's just people who support you, or maybe it's another project that you actually have, but you've forgotten about them because you've been so focused in here. And so when this card is in reverse, like in your case, you turn around and you start moving forward. You start moving forward. And so that is a beautiful card. When you let go of that pain that been holding you emotionally all this while, and you're ready to move on. Beautiful. The crisis is over, because 5 means crisis, crisis times. And so all those crisis times that you have, that you had before, they are fading away. 6 of Wands. Wow. You will feel yourself like you won it all, because this is card of a victory. This is the name of the card, victory. And wands, they mean our actions, things that we need to do, things that we are doing during the day, our ambition, our goal. It can be, when I mention things that we do, it can mean literal physical movement. Maybe you've been traveling or whatever. Or it also, wands can also represent your work that you do. Not your career in a sense, but everyday work. And so here, this card can mean literally as if you're arriving somewhere, because you see he arrived. He arrived with the glory. So maybe you will literally physically move from one place to another, and where you will arrive, whether it is your home, you coming back home, or you going from home, or you are whatever, moving to some kind of new place. People in that place will actually support you. They will be happy to see you. They will be happy that you arrived. They will be happy, and they will welcome you, and they will applause you, and they will be happy for you. So this can mean literally moving, right, from place to place physically, and returning to that kind of welcoming environment where you will be seen as someone not important, it's not the correct word, but you will be seen as someone who did something good, did something great. Or this can be some kind of achievement already in the beginning of March. Wow. Some kind of achievement, and whether you've been working with a collective of people, let's say your colleagues, or you've been working with strangers, maybe you've been collaborating, or maybe, I don't know, you had some kind of work with people together, and so you will succeed in this thing that you do. You will succeed in it, and those people will be happy for you, and you will share your achievement with other people. That's the correct way. You will be able to share your happiness, your joy, and your achievement with other people, which is beautiful, right? So this is the card, the victory. Or you may feel yourself, not just now a thought came into my mind. You may feel yourself as if you did something good, or you may feel yourself like, I did it, good job, and you may want to call your mom, or call your family, or call your partner, and share with your partner, or share with your family what is it that you did. Even simple like this, if you've been working all by your own, all by yourself. Beautiful. Let's see next. Gemini. Oh, I actually wanted to take this card, but this one also came out, so I'm gonna use both of them. And because I wanted to take this card, I'm gonna start with it as a first one. So here we have Page of Swords. Yes, Page of Swords reverse. Now I think this is you. Usually this kind of cards that show characters, they can also mean other person in your life, but Swords, it's an air sign, and Gemini is an air zodiac, so this is probably you. And you know, of course, when you had um, joyful time, feeling success, feeling being welcomed, feeling the happiness and the joy and the celebration. Of course, the next thing, you know, it can be a little bit difficult to kind of put yourself back together and start working. So, when Page of Swords in reverse, that is what's happening. You may have many ideas and they will be chaotic. You will not know, okay, where am I going now? You know, after all this, what am I doing now? What kind of plan should I take? What kind of strategy should I take? Because swords, they mean everything that comes from our analytical mind, from our head. Thoughts, plans, strategies, words, so communication includes here. um, they can also mean documents, because documents are written words. And they can mean a philosophy of life, basically how you see, how you approach life, what kind of life path you take, you know, what decisions you make. And so you may feel as if you don't know or you can't choose. You can also feel yourself a little bit um, lost, you know, like I said before, like I said just now. You may feel yourself a little bit even defensive. I'm not sure for whatever reason, but this is one of the meanings of the card, so I'm gonna just mention it in case, because there are millions of Geminis in the world. So I'm gonna mention it all. Defensive, and so you may become a bit emotional and aggressive, because that is actually, you know, the sword, sometimes you can cut with the sword too hard. And so be careful, because you may hurt people who actually care for you. Maybe these people actually will want to give you advice, but you will defend yourself, and you will be not just defending but defensive. So, you know, kind of too much defensive. That your words, your attitudes can hurt people around you. So just mind that, keep that in mind. What else? Yeah, just being all over the place, kind of emotion, kind of mood, which is understandable with all these cards that are coming in a spread. You know, Six of Wands, and here the Temperance. The Temperance. Now, I think you will start seeking the balance. You will be able to kind of put yourself together a bit um, after this little emotional, little bit emotional, chaotic stage, very short one. You will start to put yourself together, because Temperance, that is the meaning of the card, balance, right? So balancing between your work and your vacation or your rest time, balancing between your family and your business, balancing between your ambition and your career, whatever that is. You see, he's trying to balance two things, so right? Balance the level of the liquid, so that it's equal. So that is what you will be trying to do, and you will be able to do it. Eventually, you will feel yourself like, okay, I'm stable now. I am more stable than usual at this moment. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm all good. Also, you may be using your communication skills. By the way, Gemini, you may be you may becoming like a diplomatic figure in conversations, in relationships. You may feel yourself as if you're that person who is like a middleman, trying to understand everyone's opinion and find the common point, the common view. So that can be the thing, that can be the reason, can be the option. Sorry, can be the option. And hold on, I'm trying to something. Okay, healing. Just for a second, I had a empty mind. Healing. This is also a card of healing, because actually this is an Archangel Raphael, and so if your body been not feeling well, especially if this card means because sometimes wands, they can also mean physical well-being, so victory over the sickness. If you've been not feeling well yourself, especially with the card that means healing, definitely you're gonna be feeling yourself much better. But to accelerate that healing or to trigger that healing, you must find balance internally as well. So that is the card. Beautiful, right? Okay, let's see next. It's a major arcana. So remember, again, it's more about internal processes that are happening. You may try to manage, like create schedules, all those types of things, basically where you balance your activity. You can do any kind of spiritual practices, like helping yourself with the meditation, with the, I don't know, yoga, Reiki, whatever that you're doing. That will also be very beneficial. Oh, now Six of Wands in reverse. This is the same card. Came up. Interesting. Very interesting, because that is very, like a contrast, such a contrast. Six of Wands in reverse. However, I may have a suggestion. If here you will be welcomed and you will feel like, good job, you did it. In here you may later realize that there are some things that actually you're not so happy about it, because when this card is in reverse, it can mean a false optimism. So what it means is basically that yes, you did it, good job, everybody is happy for you, everybody is applauding you, everybody is seeing like you like a leader, like an important person, like someone they can go for advice, someone who they look up to, which is great. But there will be something within yourself that will be not so happy about this moment, about this decision, about this act. Maybe there is something that you left in the past that you kind of like, again, feeling melancholy about. Maybe there is something that you sacrificed. Maybe you sacrificed something to become this leader, to make this act, this brave act. And so this little sacrifice that you made will be a little bit bitter. It will remind you of itself. This can be definitely a meaning of this card. Okay. Because you had this card of a victory, so I don't see it. Personally, it's my own intuition, of course. I don't see it as a card of a, failing in something, because you just got the victory, right? You just were celebrated. So I think it will kind of turn to the other side of a coin. I would say. Queen of Cups reversed. And of course, when you start having this kind of other side of a coin situation, when you start to feel that bitterness little, right, that kind of like very slowly, it's like you pressure on your painful spot in your body, and you keep touching it, keep poking it. So of course you will feel yourself not in your environment. You may feel yourself extra emotional. You may, just basically emotions like a roller coaster. That can be an option, or you can feel disconnected from your inner self. Even though you managed the balance for a while, this will a little bit shake you off for for a moment. You may feel also creative blockage, because Cups is a very creative element, and the Queen is someone who nurtures. So you nurture your projects with creativity, you grow your ideas, you grow your project, your ambition with creativity, with imagination, with interesting approaches, with something unique that is only you do, with the authentic self. And of course, this is also a card of intuition, nurturing your life based on what your inner self tells you. Not the ego, not the mind, but the inner self, the true self, your heart, your intuition, your inner voice. And so you may feel yourself disconnected from that voice for a while. And while you're disconnected from that voice, you may become emotional because of that. And that whole situation can lead you to basically having that creative blockage, as if you cannot come up with ideas, you cannot come up with decisions, you cannot come up with any strategies or clear vision that will be based on intuition, which is again normal. Okay, it's like this. The month goes like this. Well, that is Gemini. Let's see next. We are in the middle of 10 of Wands. We are in the middle of March. 10 of Wands, taking on so many things, taking on so many responsibilities. You will feel yourself as if you are handling it all. You're trying to do it all, and these things may not even be your responsibilities. You may even want to take on someone else's responsibility, so be careful with that, and you will get physically exhausted, because remember, Wands, they mean physical well-being as one of the things, and they also mean your ambition, and it also mean your things that you do. So you do many things, or you have many ambitions, and to fulfill those ambitions you have to do many things, and that of course exhausts you, because again, when we talk about want energy, we also talk about the life force, we talk about our energy within our body, how much can we handle, and here you are trying very hard to handle it all, but you're getting tired. So the advice of this card is either focus on one thing at one time, finish it completely, and then move to the next one, or delegate. Don't take on things that are not yours. Delegate it. Maybe there will be someone who will assist you, who will help you. By the way, this can also mean a person, not just you, feeling this way, but it also can be a person who will feel this way, and then this person will affect you. You either will worry about this person, or you will not understand this person. So basically it's not a very good influence, so just an FYI. And then 10 of Wands. Let's see what next. What are you gonna do with all those wands? How are you gonna manage all of them? And will you manage all of them? Let's see. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, yes. Even though everything around you may seem like, very nice. I mean, it's a very general expression, very nice. But this is the card, very nice. It can look like as if, well, I'm here, I'm doing this. It seems like I have all I need, but I'm not satisfied. Here she's very happily, on her recliner, on her couch. She's very happily reading her book, and she's extremely satisfied with what she built, with where she is, with who she became. When this card is in reverse, like in your case, you may not feel that satisfaction, even though you may have it all, even though you may have pretty much a proper environment, nothing to complain about. But you may not notice this. You may not notice all those blessings that you actually have. You may not be happy and satisfied with the way things turn out, because maybe they will not be as you expected it to be, or maybe they will be as expected them to be, but slower, or as you expected them to be, but you will not notice it. You will not notice the blessing of it. And so this is the card. This is the meaning of the card. And probably because the pressure of the sacrifice, also because to have this kind of abundance, she sacrificed quite a bit. And so maybe that pressure of a sacrifice can weight you down, and so you don't see the beauty around you. But there is some kind of dissatisfaction with where you are, with what you have done, with what you have achieved, because 9 is almost the end. So it's pretty much you achieved something, you did something, you've been working on something, you've been making steps to get something. And Pentacles is the property, family, career, work, project, business, comfort zone, everyday routine. So you've been working on that, but you're not so happy with this for whatever reason. One of those that I've mentioned, the pressure of the sacrifice that you made to get it all, or it's just inability to see the blessing for whatever reason, whether it's not up to your standard, or it's just you are overwhelmed by all these responsibilities and you cannot see it, you're just tired, whatever that is. Eight of Wands. Well, Eight of Wands is when the things get moving very, very fast. There can be many things to do, many things to manage, all at the same time. You're doing multitasking. Well, Geminis are good with multitasking, but that can be overwhelming as well, because we're all humans. And so here you're overwhelmed by all those things that you need to do, by all your tasks, by all your responsibilities. Again, it can affect your physical body, so be careful with that. This is the second card about physical body. So yeah, just be careful, don't be so hard on yourself, focus on one thing at a time. But this card means that you can't escape it, you can't delegate it. It will just keep coming to you, whether it is some kind of news, paper, people, whatever that is, task from the external source coming to you, or it is you who planned it all and now you're trying to manage all of them at the same time. It is a card of a speed. It's card of a speed. You have pretty much a lot of wands. So again, month will be responsible, let's say this way. Month will be responsible. Emperor. However, you will be able to handle it all and you will feel yourself like an emperor. What a beautiful card here. So yeah, Emperor is when you basically feel control. You feel like you're a leader in your life, that you are the one who makes decisions, and you make those decisions based on logic, and you are grounded. So you're not like all over the place flying, but you are actually in this reality, present, understanding your strength, understanding your weaknesses, and you are successfully managing them. This is also card of diplomat, so because Emperor as a king, communicates, right? So you can also make decisions based on and communicate with different people and make fair decisions, fair logical decisions that will benefit, first of all, of course, your kingdom, your life, your situation, and you're just feeling in control, feeling confident, feeling comfortable. But you may feel yourself a little bit detached from people around you, detached from the emotional side, because you see he's wearing his protective clothing, right, metal, and so that means symbolically that means that he's protected himself from anyone who can touch him. So basically you're emotionally detached from people. They cannot influence you, they cannot affect you, their emotions are not affecting you. So you may feel yourself as if you're by yourself, only with the loyal friends and loyal people around you. But overall, you're feeling very confident and content and in control of situation. Okay, the end of March. I'm taking my last deck. Queen of Swords reversed. Hold on, let me put this deck somewhere. Also, by the way, this card is a card where you're full of energy, you're full of ambition, you're full of desire, you're full of that kind of spark that gets things moving, that kind of like engine within your body, This is the card, because this card is connected to Aries, and Aries is the fire sign, so you have that spark in you desire to do things. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. It can be you, it can be other person. So, but again, I think it's, well, I don't know, it goes right after the Emperor, and Emperor is such a strong card. So maybe it's even another person. But here can be, when Queen is in reverse, she can't make a decision. Being undecisive, being like kind of like in between, not knowing where to choose, what to go, where to go, what to choose. I said it all wrong. Or again, not having the focus, not having the clear vision, or you can be biased in your decisions. So basically you can make decision just to not make someone sad, or you can make decision based on your own preference, not on the fairness of the situation. It can also be, hold on, let me put my thoughts together. Oh, you can also be very, very straightforward and very sharp. And so be careful with that, because like I mentioned, with the Page of Swords, you can hurt people. Or you can, you know, sometimes we can say something without thinking, but then this person is completely gone out of our life because this person got offended, so on and so forth, and you don't even like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even know I said that. Or you will know that you said it, but you will regret it. So be careful with what you're saying. Be careful with your attitudes, and of course also you can just like cut away options or decisions, you know, without thinking. You cut first and then you think about it. So don't do that. Don't do that. Be careful with this. So this being very straightforward, or being kind of like in between, very indecisive, very like, I don't know, kind of situation. Let's see next. Or it will be person who will behave like this, and then it will bother you. It will definitely bother you. Especially with a card like Emperor, who wants people to be very clear. Okay, let's see next. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. So Three of Cups, it is a celebration. It is some, and also by the way, I took this Tower. So I wanted to take actually Three of Cups, but the Tower stuck to it. So I'm gonna mention it just in case. But I'm gonna take one more card later. So Three of Cups, it means celebration. It means you and other people celebrating something, whether it is you had a great time together, maybe you will meet your friends, maybe you will have a joyful event with your family, even with the strangers. You know, strangers will be happy with the outcome, you will be happy with the outcome. Whatever it is that where you are feeling joy, happiness, satisfaction, and people around you who also were involved in whatever it is that you were doing, they're also happy with the outcome. It's like a card of a celebration, Now this Tower, if it's gonna play out, because it, you know, it came up, so it is some kind of unexpected change. And this change right at the end of March, again, in case it's, I think this card gonna play out like 50-50, like 50% of Gemini it's gonna play out, 50 not. So the Tower, it is an unexpected change that completely changes your plans. Changing your plans. And because the Tower is upright, this change will affect your whole life. So all spheres in your life. No need to worry though, because there is another side, there is another philosophy with this card. If you want to build something new in your life, you're gonna let go of the old foundation. You're gonna destroy the old that you built, so that you can build the new, right? But it may be a bit painful because it's unexpected. Some kind of unexpected news, unexpected situation, unexpected outcome, something that you didn't even think about. It is happening and it is affecting your whole life. Let's see. I'm gonna take one more card and see what else. Very interesting. This Tower at the end. Really, really interesting. Ten of Pentacles. Reverse Ten of Pentacles. So what this mean? There are few meanings in this Ten of Pentacles. This card really mean a lot of things. One, it can be, maybe you will be so devastated by it that you will not notice what you have. Again, you're not seeing the blessings that you have. You're not seeing that good that you have in your life. You're not noticing it because you're so into your just like this man, you know, you're so into what is happening, and so you kind of like detached, forget and all that. Or it can be related to family business if you have one, or any financial situations that are circling around that involve family, money and family. There are two options. One, there will be delays in it, delays in good news in regards of family financial situation, or some news will come, but this news will not be 100% satisfactory. They will be like 99%, you know, and the other 1% you're gonna wait. Or if it's a family business, there can be some difficulties in the family business, or getting the inheritance. So you may inherit something, and it may not be what you expected, maybe, or there will be some arguments amongst family about it. Whatever that is, basically not a very peaceful process of getting your inheritance. What else there can be? Oh, and there can be also acting the way your family doesn't understand. So maybe you will act not the way your family expected you to act or make choices, not the way family expected you to make choices, or maybe some of your family members will make choices that you don't understand, you know, and that will kind of have this create that tense environment within your family. So basically not being agree, especially when it comes to pentacles, work, career, money, how you manage money, where you invest money, or your everyday life, how you live your everyday life, what kind of decisions you make in your everyday life. So there is some kind of argument, and not being able to find that common decision within your family. So you see, it's a very rich card. But it involves your family and finances, or work, or career, or your ambition, or your business, or family business, or family and how you manage your everyday life. Okay, let's take one more card. I'm very curious because this Tower and Ten of Pentacles is a little bit, for me, like, wow, like out of nowhere. Let's see, one last card. Oh, Rebirth. Oh, okay, Rebirth. It's again a major arcana. Rebirth, what can I say? It's just rebirth. It's just you're answering the call of the universe to move on. Move on. The universe is saying, move move on, for God's sake, you know. And so you're answering that call. You're ready to do that. So you may let go of toxic environments, you let go of places where people maybe don't understand you, you let go of unhealthy relationships, even with yourself, you know. Maybe you will let go of some kind of toxic habits that you had with yourself, you know, some kind of, I don't know, maybe you were eating bad food, or not exercising, or whatever that is, you know, or being lazy, being unconfident, doubting yourself. You will leave that all behind, and so you will feel within yourself as if you are rebirthing. You're creating a new self. And when you're creating a new self, the old is leaving, and you're successfully achieved that. You came out. You see, he's naked. First of all, it's a baby, which means it's a completely new creation, and second of all, of you, it is a baby, which means you are the way you are. There is no masks. You're not pretending to be anyone. You are nakedly the way you are. You lead your life the way you want it to be. You're being authentic self. You're finally finding that inner authentic self. Okay, I see. Now let's find a one card that will summarize the whole March. I'm gonna do it by taking all your major arcana cards. I'm gonna take them all and I'm gonna summarize them together so that we will receive a new number. All your major arcana here. Did I take everything? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me count them all together. That will take some time. Please be patient with me. I just don't want to miscalculate anything. So here we have 8. 8 plus 4, that is 12. That is 3. 3 plus 5, that is 8. 8, okay. 20, rebirth, which is 2. 8 plus 2, that's 10, that is 1. The tower is 16, that is 17, and 17 plus 17 is 8. So 8 or 17. Now the card 17 is, the card number 8 is strength, this one. The card 17, hold on, 17, what was that? Okay, let me find. I think that will be faster. 17. I completely forgot. 17. I'm sure once I see it, I will recall it. Hold on. Yeah, the card strength makes sense though. Doesn't it? That's what you're gonna do in your whole month. Find the strength within yourself. 17. Please be patient, I'm almost there. Oh, the star. Yes. See, I told you. I'm gonna remember it. 17 or 8. So the star, you see again a naked woman, just like a naked child. You will go to the authentic self. You will create the authentic self, the way you are. You will shred off all those layers, all those masks, all that pretending, any lies, anything, and you will be able to show yourself the way you are to people around you and to yourself as well. And then the strength, of course, like I said in the beginning, you will find that courage to look within yourself, to find that strength within yourself, combining your divine self and your animal self. That's what you're gonna be doing the whole March. Coming in terms with yourself. And once you came in terms with yourself, you can become yourself, who you truly are. Isn't that beautiful? Amazing. And you will be able to do it successfully because we got rebirth in here. Let's take one advice for you, Gemini. Let's take one advice, a message from life, from the universe for Gemini for March. Love appears. Let me read the card. I renounce my pain and release my resistance. Very on point. Today, I choose to reside in the light of my being. I rise up boldly and ask for the understanding that will free me of my duality. Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to cry, seriously. My prayers are heard, and God, or universe, sends angelic help so that love and peace find their way to me. When I open my eyes, love appears. Wow, I never thought I'm gonna cry for the tarot reading. Oh my God, my apologies. Love appears. Isn't it a beautiful message, right? So, take a long breath, Maria. That is your reading, dear Gemini. I am extremely happy for you. It's not gonna be an easy month. The March is not gonna be easy, but you will be able to handle it. You will be able to do it, and you will be able to come out a completely new person, a true self, which I am so extremely genuinely happy about you. I wish you all the best, and I would appreciate any comment, any like, or whatever it is that you want to leave. Please feel free to do so. I would absolutely love to read your comment or whatever that is. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best, and see you next time.